Why is he filming?
Detective.
Well, he just...
Detective, I'm sorry about this. He gets really starstruck.
An incredible presence. He's an incredibly talented actor, and he's wonderful to be around.
She's of another era, you know. I mean, it's like walking into a room and meeting Lauren Bacall or Betty Davis.
I said I'm a happily married woman, and I'll say it again. I'm a happily married woman.
As in every marriage that ends in divorce, it wasn't always all lawyers and defamation. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were no exception, and while they didn't have children, their pets took on an unexpected role during and after their relationship.
And how are the dogs? Are they good? Yes, they're good, despite attempts by certain rogue, thug Australian government officials. They are all right.
We were wondering, because it became like this snowball effect
It's
out of
amazing.
nowhere.
I cannot believe this. It's a sad state of affairs that made such headline global news. I'll just say that. It is sad.
They're back on American soil.
Yes, my little Yorkies are with me. They're fine. They're fine.
In the interview, Amber makes reference to an episode in which she was accused of trying to smuggle her pets into Australia.
When you disrespect Australian law, they will tell you firmly.
I am truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared. Protecting Australia is important.
Surprisingly, the dogs have made the news again, this time for being mentioned in the defamation trial facing the former couple.
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed, and on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
Amber, however, defends herself by blaming one of the small dogs. Despite the harsh terms in which they relate to each other today, nothing in her words gave away how complex their relationship was in the intimate sphere.
I also have to thank my wife, Amber, for putting up with me, for living with all these characters, which can't be easy. Well, it's hard for me. It's got to be hard for her, you know?
Although today there are more things that divide them than unite them, including the not inconsiderable sum of $50 million. A few years ago, Amber and Johnny were a close and happy couple.
How romantic am I? I'm romantic enough to not be afraid to wake up a loved one in the middle of the night with a silly song.
Before exposing their toxic relationship to the world, they admired each other and exchanged sweet words.
He's an incredible presence. He's an incredibly talented actor, and he's wonderful to be around.
Even though today they talk about each other only when the judge says so, there is no doubt that between them, there used to be love.
That is the love of my life. And he was.
During that powerful trial, they both had to recall their past relationship and relive moments when they did feel love for each other, like their wedding day.
I walked out of that penthouse. I met with Johnny in the hallway, and I thought he looked so handsome, and he seemed happy.
Even though they'd barely met on the set of Rum Diary, they were already quite fond of each other.
There's no one else like him. And he's, to add on top of that, to the unfairness and torture of that, he's also a wonderful person. Wonderful human being.
And the feeling was mutual.
Meeting an actress like Amber Heard, she's of another era, you know. I mean, it's like walking into a room and meeting Lauren Bacall or Betty Davis.
Before the disturbing details of their relationship came out, the couple seemed very affectionate and even encouraged each other to make pranks on TV shows. Johnny took Amber, unbeknownst to her, to the show Overhauling, where he joked that her car, the Mustang that Amber loved, had been stolen.
Why is he filming?
Detective.
Well, he just
Detective. I'm sorry about this. He gets really starstruck.
Check out Johnny trying hard to keep the con going while Amber starts to lose it. Don't mess with the girl in her car.
The sooner we get this done.
Get my car back.
What the hell is going on over there?
They come up and, we act all starstruck and, Chip's like taking surreptitious pictures, and stuff like that. And Amber's getting pissed off.
Chip is none other than famed custom car designer Chip Foose, the guy giving Amber's baby a total makeover, with Johnny and Amber's dad acting as the insiders setting her up.
1, 2, 3. You're on overhauling.
I'm blown away. I'm speechless. I can't believe all of this. You both my tricksters here.
At the end of the day, Amber's car had a stunning transformation, which was a remarkable gift from Depp. In Hollywood, Amber and Johnny were one of the cutest couples, and in fact, Johnny talked about Amber's patience with his career.
You thanked your wife, Amber, because she has slept with so many different characters that you portray. I am sure there's a lot of truth to that it's not easy.
It's not easy for your spouse in terms of when you're playing a character, especially with a lot of prosthetics or something like that, and you've got a lot of work to do in terms of transformation. I arrived home one night. I didn't want to take the old man Tonzo makeup off because I just thought I'll leave it because I got to put it on tomorrow morning. So I went home and I slept in it, and she was already asleep and I didn't say anything. And then at a certain point she reached over and kind of put her arm around me and started flipping out because it was so horrible.
So freaky.
It was so horrible.
So freaky.
It was funny, at least for me it was funny.
Una relación de pareja que se mantuvo oculta por unos meses y luego lo cierto es que empezó a llamar la atención de la gente en Hollywood. No todos estaban de acuerdo necesariamente con el amor que se estaba gestando entre ambos. Lo cierto es que había cierta suspicacia respecto a Amber Heard y el por qué finalmente estaba tan interesada en gestar una relación con él.
Love or hate, Amber and Johnny were once a married couple whose relationship was exposed to all and sundry.
Nothing happened this morning, you know that?
Were you in here?
No.
So then nothing happened to you this morning?
Yeah, you're right. I just woke up and you were so sweet and nice. We were not even fighting this morning.
What is now an extremely public conflict was at one time a deep love, and Hollywood doesn't forget that.